What's going down, everybody? It's your boy Launchpad 1412, bringing you an online ranked match here against a random opponent in the Madden 13. I'm going up against Tito 9 Ortiz, but I'm gonna switch up the commentary to this time in this video. Do something a little different. You know, it's around Christmas time, and it wouldn't be right if I didn't talk about something Christmas-ish. So, now here's one of the things I thought of talking about. My 3 favorite materialistic gifts as a kid. Yeah, I say materialistic gifts because, of course, you know, there's a difference between a materialistic gift and a really genuine gift, as far as just you know, the gift of life, or you know, things like that. Yeah, y'all know the difference. But let's get into it. Get into this materialistic gifts thing. Actually, before I get into that, this will let you guys know my opponent is the Vikings. I'm the Buffalo Bills. A subscriber wanted me to play with the Bills. I said no problem. I can play with any team. I'll rock with it. Let's go. But yeah, first gift I want to talk about is my Sean Kemp jersey. Top 3 favorite gift, materialistic gift when I was a kid. I had to put this up there. I still am a big Thunder fan, Seattle fan, but when I was a kid, you know, it doesn't like being a fan of something when you are a kid. You know, it's a difference. You know, it's a different feel. You know, it's just different. You know, and you know, the feeling of being a Seattle Sonics fan was so great for me. And like when my aunt and uncle got me that jersey, I love that jersey. Like I wore that jersey out. Like that jersey is like super wrinkled right now to the point where you can't even put a towel over it and iron it. It's like it's like I really wore that jersey out, wearing it for style, wearing it, even playing in it, everything, man. Like I carried that jersey around almost everywhere I went. I think the last time I wore it actually was my first day of high school when I was in 9th grade. My first day of high school was the last time I actually wore that jersey. But yeah, thank you know, shout out to my aunt and uncle for that one. Second gift. I'm trying to think here, because it's kind of a toss-up between the two. But I'm gonna go with the Sega Genesis. You know, as a kid, of course, we had to pick one or the other, the Sega Genesis or the Super Nintendo. And we were Sega Genesis heads. Yeah, we played Sega coming up. Like my boy had Super Nintendo, and it was always fun going to his house and playing Super Double Dragon and Super Mario World, which is actually one of my favorite games of all time, Super Mario World, and games like that. But you know, we had the Sega, and we loved that Sega. Like, and we played the Sega so much, like my uncle had to put a time limit on it, because like, especially if it was like a rainy day and we couldn't go outside. Like we go outside first though, before anything. Like going outside was a must. Play football and basketball, that was, as a kid, that was over everything for us. Like we go outside in a heartbeat, getting stung by bees and everything. But yeah, we loved that Sega. Oh man, that Sega was such a great gift. I actually got that gift like when I was like 12, I think. So it was just one of those gifts, man. It was just a great gift to have. And I can kind of remember like this one time when we were playing Street Fighter. Like all my cousins, female cousins, my uncles, my older cousins, we all gather around to play this game. Like we love playing Street Fighter. I think it was Street Fighter 2 Championship Edition to be exact. And you know, we'll be sitting around. People like we're actually like waiting. Like my whole family. And it's like it's not like it's like 10 or 11 of us. It's like it's almost 18 of us sitting in my aunt's living room like Christmas Day, sitting here waiting to play this game, to take turns playing this game. I just remember this one time, my cousin Morgan, I think she was the youngest at the time, and she had got E Honda, and she had beat all of us with E Honda. It was crazy. We couldn't believe it. You know, we could not stop that 100 hand slap for nothing. Well, we was very young in the game, man. It was crazy. But last but not least, the gift I like to say was probably my favorite gift of all time as a kid, as far as a materialistic gift, was getting those Ninja Turtles action figures. Woke up one Christmas morning, Santa had brought about 100 action figures. I'm talking about not just the regular Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I'm talking about Ghostbusters and everything, but the Ninja Turtles was what stood out the most. I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan, and that was what clearly stood out the most, man. Just seeing all those action figures under the tree. I can still remember the moment where my breath was taken away. And I was about 6 or 7 years old. I can still remember that moment when my breath was taken away from seeing all those action figures under the tree. I'm talking about foot soldiers, Krang, Shredder, Splinter, April O'Neil with the purple jumpsuit, the turtle blimp, Let me see, the turtle van, the pizza thrower. I know y'all remember the pizza thrower, the Technodrome. I mean, we had it all, man. We felt like we were the luckiest kids on the planet, man, with those figures, man. We was such big, huge Ninja Turtles fans. Like, I can't even remember one time when we went to go see Ninja Turtles 2, and it was sold out. We were so upset. Like, my cousin was crying. Like, we were really, really pissed off. Like, we were really, really upset. Like, my uncle had to get us some pizza just to just to keep us at ease. Like, he really knew how disappointing it was for us. But eventually, of course, we got to see the movie the next week. But yeah, that was definitely probably my favorite materialistic gift of all time as a kid. Well, right here, the game has ended, and I ended up getting the victory right here, 24-7. Against my opponent. He was pretty good, man. Shout out to him, man, because he played, good the whole time. As far as, like, he didn't do a whole bunch of hurry up offense, a whole bunch of, crazy stuff, man. He played the right way, the good way. But I just ended up getting the victory by 17. It's all good. It happens. All right, I just wanted to show you guys some stats. Ryan Fitzpatrick, I only threw 6 passes with him. The run game was working so well in that game that I only threw 6 passes with him. I think he went 5 for 6, 85 yards and a touch. I mean, it's very rare I play a game where I only throw 6 passes. It does happen. I also wanted to show you guys C.J. Spiller, Fred Jackson, the big games they had. Look at the stats on C.J. Spiller right there. Whew, not showing off, but just showing, y'all stats I figured y'all would want to see. Whenever I have a stat line or somebody else playing against me has a solid stat line that I think y'all would like, I like to show it. And shout out to y'all, man. Much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. This is your boy, Launchpad 1412, and I'm out.